The Utes, the showdown with Oregon next week, what could be the first of two matchups between Utah and Oregon that still looms. Touchdown, Oregon!
On the road in what will be a very unfriendly environment for Oregon.
Yeah.
Can the Ducks do what they've done these last few weeks?
And it's a game that Oregon cannot afford to lose in terms of the playoff.
As both teams appear headed for a collision course in Vegas at the Pac-12 tournament.
Cannot wait for this one. Saturday night, top 25 showdown in Salt Lake. Oregon and Utah getting together for the first time since the 2019 Pac-12 Championship. And these two teams could very well meet again just a couple of weeks later in Vegas. Ducks in the thick of the playoff race. Utes undefeated at home this season. 69th straight sellout at Rice Eccles. That place is going to be rocking tomorrow night, 5:30 local kick. Shane Vereen, Yogi Roth, Ashley Adamson back with you. So Shane, I'm going to start with you. Utes expected to get Tavion Thomas back, which is obviously a big boost given what he's been able to do the last few weeks. So let's start there. If you're Tim DeRuyter and you're looking at how you're going to approach this Utah offense that is scoring more points than anybody in the Pac-12 right now, where do you start?
Well, you got to start run. Most specifically, interior, the inside runs. That's where I feel like Utah's offense really excels. They're able to create gaps. They're able to create spaces inside. And I think that's where Tavion Thomas really excels, getting to the second level. And once he gets to that second level, he is a hard man to bring down. And when you get that inside run game going, it helps Cam Rising in the play action pass game, getting the ball downfield. And that's how they create their big plays in the pass game.
Yeah, if they can run the rock, it's going to be fun. And then Brant Keithy and Brayton Covey and company. But to me, when I look at this, Cam Rising has been extremely impressive this year, right? He's up for Offensive Player of the Year in this league. When you break him down, he's got great command. You're going to want to see this tomorrow. He's going to tap his helmet, both sides, audible. What's he doing? He's saying, I'm going to isolate one defender, and that's going to dictate what I'm going to do with the ball. Hand it off there, big explosive play. He's got that freedom, that two-way go at the line of scrimmage. It's really impressive. He's also going to have to deal with the movement of Tim DeRuyter's defense. Trying to stop interior runs. You're going to bring interior pressure. Can you deal with that and then drop a dime for a screen? His timing on the screen against Kayvon Thibodeau, Noah Sewell and company is going to be something he's going to have to be masterful. And then it's his toughness, man. Bottom line, this is going to be big boy football, right? It's a championship environment. He's going to get hit. And when he knows he's going to get hit, whether it's Brandon Dorless, Mace Funa, Verone McKinley, he's got to say, okay, no problem. I'm going to find Keithy. I'm going to find Fotheringham. I'm going to find Kincaid. If he can do that at home, that muscle is going to be rolling, man. So it's going to be a great challenge. I think it's best on best.
You just mentioned a bunch of dudes on defense and not even Kayvon Thibodeau. So they got dudes for days. They're going to be coming after Cam Rising, who, by the way, is 6-1 as a starter since he's taken over. Anthony Brown on the other side, he's heard the critics. He's answered them pretty much every single time, and he hasn't been mistake-free, but he has been so clutch. And I think when you look at what you want in a quarterback, that's one of the number one things. So for Oregon on offense tomorrow, what are you looking for, Shane?
I think it's simple for Oregon on offense. Do what you do. Do what got you here. Do what got you to be the number 3 team in the nation, and that's running the football. And that's using your speed and your speed advantage. They're going to have a big speed advantage against Utah tomorrow. So if they're able to get the ball outside, sprinkle in a little quarterback runs off the RPOs, quick throws for Anthony Brown to the outside to get those receivers in space and allow and make Utah chase you all game, and then eventually that offensive line is going to wear on that interior of the defensive line, and the inside runs are going to hit. But I think you attack Utah. If you're Oregon, you attack Utah the same way, the same game plan you had for Ohio State.
Yeah, it's going to be fun to watch Anthony Brown and this offense, especially late. He averages over 7.5 yards per carry in the fourth quarter, right? When everybody knows that zone read RPO game is coming, he's got no problem putting the throttle down. When I go back and watch this guy, it's really impressive because he's not just the quarterback that does what quarterbacks are supposed to do by definition. Ash, look at this dude. He's going to hand it off. And he's not just going to watch and take a picture. No. I'm going to go get some. I'm going to go be a lead blocker against Washington State and spring my man, a freshman, back for a touchdown. I love that. How about this? We talked about audible with Cam Rising. How about audibling with Anthony Brown? He looks to the sideline, gets the check. It's a pretty good job by Joe Moorhead as the offensive coordinator. That's called wide open. So when Devin Lloyd and company are going to bring heat, and the speed of their defense can try to come up the middle, because they're going to try to stop the run. Let's be real. And they say, Anthony Brown, beat us with your arm. Can you do it for 4 quarters? I think Oregon has the ability to handle the environment and then possibly, I don't want to say wear them down, but find wins late, because that's what they've done. They've met the moment. AB, to me, is up for Offensive Player of the Year as well. So it's a great clash of 2 teams extremely confident. I don't see a lot of weaknesses in this game, which makes it incredibly exciting.
So you've got 2 quarterbacks who are up for Offensive Player of the Year in the league. You also got 2 defensive players who we have both mentioned that are going to be up for Defensive Player of the Year. Kayvon Thibodeau or Devin Lloyd, if you had one vote to cast today, who are you going with?
Oh, don't do this to me.
Yeah, I'm just putting you on the spot.
I would have to choose Kayvon Thibodeau, but that is no disrespect to the man-child of Devin Lloyd, because he is a man boy and he commands that defense, and when he hits you, you feel it. But I think Kayvon Thibodeau, the way that they move him around in the defense, he's extremely athletic, long arms, strength, and can get to the quarterback in a hurry. I think that's the difference.
Interesting. Yeah, he's either a game wrecker or people just run away from him.
Yeah.
My eye's going to be on Noah Sewell in this game. I think he's also up for Defensive Player of the Year. You talk to coaches in this league, and they understand what Kayvon can do and wreck your game plan on natural passing downs, and they understand what Devin Lloyd can do because he's so instinctive. But Noah Sewell, at 260, can go sideline to sideline and whoop, all of a sudden can meet Britton Covey or whomever it is, Tavion Thomas. So I can't wait to watch in the box, that end zone view on Monday, watch this game back and see how the physicality inside plays out.
Yeah, it's going to be good. Like we said, the muss is going to be rocking. It's going to be fun. The winner, as we mentioned, clinches their spot in the Pac-12 championship game, but it's also possible that the loser could as well. If ASU loses to Oregon State, Utah is in no matter what. If the Beavs win that game, then the Ducks would clinch the North. You look at the tail of the tape and remaining strength of schedule as you look at Oregon, Ohio State. Everyone talks about, Ohio State has Michigan State last. The remaining strength of schedule is 12 and 7.
Yeah.
Yes.
The moot point and quality wins still matter, and I don't think anybody, I don't care if it's Georgia or anybody in the Big Ten or even Oklahoma State, I don't think it's as challenging as what the Ducks have in front of them if they are to win on Saturday.